Good morning and happy Thursday. It is Thursday, January 7th. You guys dizzy yet? Because I am. Today we are going to be working on a couple of things. First off, the announcement is on Monday, your first weekly writing is going to be due. Now, one thing that I don't think people are remembering to do when they're working on these is you must have 3 verbs, 3 nouns, and 3 adjectives from the list. And be careful, because if you work with someone else from another class, their list is different than yours. Every class generated their own list, although somehow farting made it on every list. I don't know. Gross. But you must use 3 verbs, 3 adjectives, 3 nouns from the list. All the rest of the words can be your own, but you must use those. And if you could, either underline or highlight those words so that they stand out so I can see them really quickly. If you don't do it now, you'll have to do it on Monday. All right? Today we're going to be doing a couple of things. We're going to be reading an article, and we're going to be thinking about the unit we're going to be working on is this idea of what does it mean to own a wild animal. Okay, and I'm not talking about dogs and cats. I'm talking about like lions and tigers and people owning their own alligators. And what does it mean? Is it a good thing? Can it be done safely, or is it too dangerous? So we're going to be reading some articles and talking about those things. Okay? But right now what I need for you to do is you will notice on Google Classroom there is a survey. That survey is all about technology, all about the iPads and the correct usage of it. What this is going to do is it's going to help us write our new iPad policy. So there are questions on there like, what kind of games do you think would be appropriate? What kind of games do you see that aren't appropriate that you see people playing? And you're like, it's a little sketchy. I don't think people should be playing that. Because we're going to generate a list. Make sure you list every game that you think would be a good game to have on there. Because we're going to make a list for you to choose from. And if the game you want to play is not on that list, you don't get to play it. Okay, we're also going to make a list of apps that teachers have allowed. And that will be on there as well, so that those are apps that don't count towards your 2 games that you're allowed to have. So like if Mrs. Bound gave you some really awesome games to use, you can use those. Okay? Or if Miss Metro or Mr. Shrek, if one of them gave you some really great art apps, those don't count towards your 2. Okay? But answer the questions as honestly as you can, and then next week you'll find out kind of where we're going with this. But that's all I've got for right now. So complete that survey and work quietly. You will not be using your iPads again today. So when you're done with the survey, you can go and put it away. All right. Until next time, be awesome.